If you'd like to see your infrastructure in a way that doesn't align to your AWS account structure, and a single dimension view doesn't align to your internal structure, you should look at creating a multi-dimension view. There are some important concepts you'll need to understand, as well as information you'll need about your company in order to get started. I'll go through these in detail over the next few videos. To create a custom multi-dimension view, we will need to set up a list of cost and resource allocation rules. The rules we create work like a funnel. The rules at the top filter out what they can first, allocating those costs and resources accordingly, and pass on what's left to the next rule down the list. Anything that isn't included ends up as unallocated. We can use any combination of account, master account, product, region, usage code, and multiple tags. We refer to these as dimensions. Resources and costs are broken down into what we call segments, like segments of an orange. The segments can be anything you want, for example, all your project or team names. To ensure the view you're creating will work for you, it's helpful to understand your internal tagging strategy and to know if specific teams, departments, etc. own specific accounts. You can add account as a dimension and filter out those resources accordingly. Whether you place this rule above the tag rules will depend on whether the teams share accounts, or if, for example, the development team might create something in their account for another team. The first time you try this, it'll be easiest to leverage rules from an existing single tag view so you have somewhere to start. You can always go back and revise the rules or start from scratch once you understand the basic process involved. The example I'll use for this session will be Team View, which is based on the environment tag. You'll notice that each of the tag variants becomes a segment automatically. For manual views, we create each segment manually and add as many rules as we need, using as many dimensions as we need, to end up with as little as possible left as unallocated at the end. We're going to see if we can reuse the rules in the team view and find ways of allocating the unallocated resources for this view. The decisions you make from here will depend on your AWS and company structure. It's worth discussing internally if you're unsure. As always, if you need any help, please don't hesitate to reach out.